I'm Quinn McClinton, and you're watching Elegance on 18 Wheels Big Rig Spotlight.
Guys, once again, it's almost Christmas, and I am down here at ARI looking at another masterpiece, and it is absolutely killer. But you know what? It can't be, it's just got to be the work of one master. Dominique has got to be around here somewhere. Dominique, come in here, man.
How's it going, Quinn?
What's up, buddy?
So you know this is us. I mean, it's got to be right.
Oh,
But
this is unbelievable, man. I don't even know where to start with this one, man. You knocked us out the box, and tell me a little bit about this one.
So this one was a lot of fun to work on. It was Barb and Bakner, and actually I'm going to introduce them to you in just a minute. But
Okay.
Part of the reason why this one was fun too is there's specialty paint on this. It's one of the legendary colors. I'm sure most people know about these colors. It's got glass in it.
Okay.
And I'm sure you're going to show everybody how much it shimmers in the sun.
Oh, buddy, this thing is unbelievable. We shot it in the shadows, so it sparkles. So I know it's going to be in the sun.
Right.
So
and I'm going to introduce somebody else. And like I've always said, we do this as a team with ARI, Roadskins Graphics, Car Guys, Auto Obsessions, and finally get to introduce you to somebody later.
Oh, okay. All right. I like the surprises. So, Dominic, tell me, how long did it take you to get this beauty to where we're going now? Because I see we got some beautiful graphics going on, and
Well,
man, this is deep.
So I mean, we do the paintwork on the sleeper first, bring it back to ARI. They did their part of getting it mounted. That's usually about 5 days between picking it up and dropping it back off. And then I would say we probably had 2 weeks after ARI completed their portion of it to get the graphics on it, ceramic coat it, put a bunch of accessories that I'm gonna let somebody else tell you about.
Oh, okay. So Dominic, tell me, man, you said this is some special paint. What made this, was it harder to shoot this one, or was it a little bit more difficult?
Yeah, so the thing about this stuff is that since it's got glass in it, it's a bit different than metallics are.
Okay.
It is a challenge to shoot. It takes a long time to cure the base coat.
Okay.
Until we can clear it. There's a lot more to it, but what we have to do, they call it a crosshatch. Anyway, you'll spray it this way with lower pressure, way back, kind of let everything fall onto it, and then you go back up and down, try to even it all out. To get these things even in this type of color, it's a challenge, but we got some pretty skilled painters.
That you do, and we got a segment that's coming up about a big red truck that
yeah, we do.
we capture some of that. So you told me you had a surprise for me. Who might you be introducing that might have something else to do with this truck?
So somebody that I've talked about already a couple times is
Okay.
Pete Faulkner from Nationwide Chrome and Customs.
Pete,
What's going on, Dom?
How you doing?
Good.
what's up, Pete? How you
What's
doing,
wrong,
man? Pete, I've heard a lot about you, man. Well, I've known you a while, but anyway. How's it going today?
Doing well, doing well.
Pete, introduce me, man, to what your part was in building this beauty.
Barb and Lane brought us into it with Dom, and they wanted to take it the next step. So a lot of times, the factory bumper, stuff like that's the first thing we got to peel off the truck. We put an airlift bumper on there so that stuff on the road, they could clear it without damaging the bumper, especially a stainless bumper.
Yeah.
They had to go wider tires to get that extra weight on the front axle, so we put fender flares on it, put a drop visor on it, Roadworks drop visor. Dom got it painted up, the color they wanted, which turned out nice. Chops, we did custom window chops in the bunk. And that is the main stuff on this truck that we did.
Then when you saw this roll into your shop, man, what was the first thing came to mind?
I was excited to get working on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get many opportunities to work on trucks like this.
So you had a big hand to play in another truck that's kind of a twin to this one, correct?
Yes, I did. Yeah, our team over there Nationwide did the Henderson's truck as well.
That's right.
Yeah.
Man, guys, you remember that one? We had Rick and Terry, and they were. We had a ball with that interview, didn't we?
Yeah.
That was a good one.
So I got Rick and Terry honestly to thank for getting me hooked up with Pete, and this is just the beginning of what we'll end up doing together. So our partnership just keeps getting bigger, and trucks keep getting badder.
I heard that. But I noticed something, man. Tell me a little about this grill that's on this Pete, man.
Yeah, we ended up putting a triple diamond grill on there, a custom built triple diamond grill on this truck, finished the front end out, and then we put some stainless steel toolbox covers on there, got rid of the diamond tread, made it look a little more custom.
And it did. I love the smooth texture that you put into it. It flows throughout the truck. You got everybody drooling at the mouth now. How would someone get in contact with you, man, to get their truck done up by you?
You guys can give us a call at our shop up there, 260-495-0121, or you can look us up on Facebook, Nationwide Chrome and Customs, or hit us up on email. You can hit chromestop@yahoo.com is our easiest email to hit us on.
And guys, all that information is see it at the bottom of the screen. Call him, bug him. He's always busy, but keep on him. So guys, we're gonna let them get back to it, and we're about to meet some other people that's coming in. We'll see you guys in a moment.
I'm Quinn McClinton, and you're watching Elegance on 18 Wheels, Big Rig Spotlight.
Dominic, okay, man, we're back. Dominic, you said you had somebody you wanted to introduce me to, man, and they're going to talk a little bit more personal about this because it's theirs, right?
Yeah. So you can't show off a truck like this and not have the owners involved in this. They
Exactly.
need the spotlight. They earned this truck, and they built this truck from the ground up with everybody here.
Yep.
So Barb and Lane Bakner, if you want to join
All
us.
right. What's happening, guys? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I got the whole crew here. Look at that. I love the colors. It's almost Christmas, guys. Look at this. Lane and Robert, how are you guys doing today?
Good.
I have got to bug you. Yes, I came all the way from Chicago to come down and gawk over your truck. And thank you for giving me this opportunity to come in. And ARI opened their doors up to us. It's a little chilly out. But Dominique, you killed it. Like I said, I've been saying throughout the
Thank
video.
you.
but it was your dream that actually put this together, right, Barb? And what was the inspiration to this?
His colors, he had a friend driving truck the same colors years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So when we went to Peterbilt, he told Brad out there he wanted black cherry and red underneath. So he showed him out how many different colors, and he picked it out, what he wanted. He got it.
So what was your part on this? What did you build on this?
The eagle. And the
Yep. And then there's a special inspiration behind that too. Isn't
oh
there?
yes, the flag.
And what would that be?
All right, the flag come from Johnny Cash, the old rugged flag of the courthouse.
Okay.
We actually was going to put all the words on it.
Yeah, we almost did.
Yeah, and it was just too, I don't know how.
There's a lot of letters on
Yeah.
the sidewalk.
Okay.
Yes.
So with everything, tell us a little bit about the truck. Like, why don't you tell us what went into building this truck? Give me the specs on this rig.
334-inch 389 Peterbilt,
Okay.
144-inch ARI sleeper. Has a 605 Cummins with 18-speed Eaton Fuller transmission.
And what kind of trailer you guys haul with this?
We pull vans and flatbeds.
Oh, okay. And I see we got Bennett on the side of it, so I take it you guys got a really cool job over there at Bennett, right?
Yes.
And guys, like I said, you'll be seeing this truck. This is indeed a working truck, right?
Yes.
And I just want everybody to know that we're going to be walking around the truck a little bit more and going to be looking into it. But Dominique, what made this all come together when after ARI got in touch with you? How did it all come about, getting all the graphics and everything?
No, actually, this one was fairly simple. You know, sometimes I go through a lot of different design changes, and I think these guys they knew pretty well what they wanted. We made some minor changes. They had a goal and they went for it.
So Dominique, with putting this one together, you said it was pretty much an easy job to cut into, and when it comes down to the sleeper, that's where we gotta.
That's so you know, obviously ARI is a big part of the spearheading of all this. That you know they start the build with the dealerships, they got the customers, and we just get to do the fun stuff to it. So if you want the meat and potatoes of this truck, you're gonna have to talk to this guy over here, Brandon Sturgis.
Brandon.
And I'll leave him to it.
All right, Brandon, what's up, buddy?
Not much.
Come on in here.
How are you, Quinn?
Once again, man, I'm down here bugging you. It's almost Christmas, and you gave me a nice gift to come down and record today. Thank you again. Brandon, introduce me to this big bunk that we got in front of us here. What set this apart?
Well, it's first off, I want to say thanks to Barb and Lane. They were excellent to work for. Probably the easiest customers I've ever had to work for. So, but anyway, it's a 144 custom sleeper. It's not a cookie cutter, as some people would call some of our sleepers.
Right.
It's a full-blown custom. Barb and Lane designed this from the ground up. She kind of told me what she was thinking, and we kind of went with it, and ended up with the current end product here, which you will see the inside here in a minute.
Most definitely. We're most definitely going to go through it. And when it comes down to something like this, of course, we always end up, you know, people asking us about pricing and how long it usually takes to put something like this together. Can you give them an idea of what time frame it would take in today's market, and scheduling, what it would be right now?
Well, usually from the time a customer gives a deposit at the dealership to the time they take possession is usually anywhere from 8 to 12 months, depending on how busy we are.
Yep.
With the times we're in, with the COVID and the part shortages and chip shortages and everything, that 30-day window from the time the truck was built has grown to the 90-day window, and so it has taken a little longer for people to get their trucks than it ever used to pre-COVID.
Okay.
So, and as far as pricing goes, pricing is kind of all over the place right now, you know, so and there's a lot of variables that go into that.
Okay.
Custom versus Legacy 2 standard floor plans, the size of it. So best thing for somebody to do is just give us a call, and we can kind of explain pricing to them a little more in depth to what they're doing.
Okay.
So.
And with the way that this unit is put together, she's ready to hit the road right now, right, Lane?
Yep.
And you guys are going to be leaving here and going to work with it.
Yes.
So this is at this point I want to say, Brandon, thank you so very much for the opportunity. Is there anyone that you would like to say thank you or show any homage to for helping get to this point?
Rick and Terry Henderson, Dominic for the awesome paint job, Pete for the chrome, Brandon with all his help putting everything together.
And Brandon, so man, I thank you all so very much. Brandon, of course, you know we got to let everybody know how to get in touch with you, man, because I know you're busy, but I want you to be even busier. So how do the people get in touch with you, buddy?
Sure. They can call us here at the shop at 260-768-4704, or they can email me directly at bsturgis@legacysleepers.com. And I'd like to give kudos to a couple people too, Quinn.
Okay.
I'd like to first say thanks to Barb and Lane on the awesome truck that they built, and it was certainly a pleasure working with them. They were great. And I also want to say congratulations on their marriage that they just recently had. They were a newlywed couple.
Congratulations,
and, I wanted
guys.
to say thanks and congratulations on that. And I want to say thanks to the ARI team here, everybody, including service, the production guys. It takes everyone here to make this all happen.
Yes, it does.
I want to say thanks to Pete at Nationwide for always putting the extra accessories on here to make these things look phenomenal. And Dominic at CRS for doing a hell of a paint job on all of our trucks. And so that's who I want to thank. And as I said, you can reach me at 260-768-4704.
And on that note, guys, this is Quinn, Elegance on 18 Wheels magazine, and we're spotlighting one of the baddest rigs getting ready to roll out the doors. Guys, thank you so very much for being on our spotlight, and we'll see you down the road.
Thank you.